Jim, over the weekend, a lot of discussion about how the stimulus package is shaping up. A big phone call with the White House and some senators. Ron Klain talked about how big Biden will be able to go in this era where bipartisanship is challenged. Listen.
We're reaching out to people. I don't think bipartisanship and speed are enemies of one another. The need is urgent. Americans, both Democrats and Republicans, are dying. Kids' schools that take care of both Democratic and Republican kids are closed. People are on unemployment. People are in food lines. That's not a party issue. So I think let's try to move on a bipartisan basis. Let's try to move quickly. Speed is very important here, Chuck.
Are you willing, for instance, to table your push for upping the minimum wage if it got you the 10 Republicans you needed and you got everything else?
We're very dedicated to passing the minimum wage. We think that's an urgent priority. We're going to push the Congress to pass our priorities, and that includes the minimum wage. And so what we want to do is work with the Congress, reach out to members in both parties, see what we can get done as quickly as possible. We certainly think the minimum wage should be part of this urgent relief package.
Jim, Goldman's view is that we're going to settle somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.1 trillion, but it's kind of jarring to hear Klain talk about a real economic need in this country, even as we see new highs on the Nas.
Yeah, I think that the separation of the two economies is pretty apparent. The stock economy is people who have jobs or they took their little benefit and put it to work, which is fine, because what else can they have to invest? They can do cash or they can do stocks. They seem to be liking stocks. Ron Klain is a different kind of chief of staff. Ron Klain, people who have followed him for years, is a technician, meaning that he's not ideological. And the previous administration, you had ideologues. I think Klain can get a deal done simply because his style, David, his style is not in your face, as this administration's not in your face.
No, nor are they on your Twitter feed.
No, they're not.
It's different.
And you think that does what?
I think that brings a little more calm.
No finger poking.
A little more consistency.
Right. I once tried to demonstrate that the president's calling the speaker a name.
Certainty.
Somehow it came out that I did it. Geez, I've known her for years. It's like kind of crazy. I apologize to her. I mean, I think she does a very good job. I felt like I just didn't do it right. But that idea of these different names for people in the Democratic Party, that's a dumb thing. And that hurt the case of trying to get something done by Secretary Mnuchin. That's not happening here. Ron Klain wants to try to get some sort of thing going and do it in a way that appeals to everybody. I know, Carl, that's out of fashion or certainly wasn't the way of President Trump, but I think it's going to be more successful because what it is, hey, listen, everybody, the country's in trouble. Let's get together. Now, you could argue that the country's not in trouble, just the people are out of work, but aren't those people part of the country? It doesn't matter, red state, blue state, they're part of the country. And that's what I think Klain's bringing to the party.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.